Hi there, it's Tom here with you again, the Accidental Octogenarian, with another little story from my youth that's come to mind because I'm getting old. I was only about 4, maybe 5 at the time, and the last thing my mother saw, bless her, was my feet sticking out of a water trough in a cemetery. And strangely enough, it wasn't even considered so unusual at the time. What I mean by that is that these days it would have been on the news, social services would have been there, a whole gamut of people. But at the time, these things happened and we got over them. We'd moved back to the northeast of England after a short time in London. That was really home for us. And we were poor. Not cutting back a bit poor, properly poor. My father had died 3 months before I was born from tuberculosis meningitis, so I never knew him. And my mother, bless her, well, she managed as best as she could. That's one thing I've never forgotten. She couldn't afford a headstone for his grave, so instead she begged or borrowed the glass case from an old radio accumulator. She painted it and put that on his grave. That was our marker. And somehow that says everything. Now that particular day, we'd gone to the cemetery with some flowers. Simple enough, except the water in the container had dried up, so it needed filling again. Now there was a small chapel in the cemetery, and around the other side a tap on the wall, and a water trough in front of it. Fairly large, I seem to recall. I have been there since. And of course, I ran ahead. That's what children did. You didn't think about it, you just went. My mother followed behind, no rush, nothing to worry about, until she turned the corner of the chapel. And there I was, just my feet sticking out of the trough. The rest of me completely under the water. Now I don't remember the moment itself, no panic, no fear. But I do remember what came after, because I was told often enough. She pulled me out, and I had got green slime in my mouth. Not exactly pleasant. And then she ran, carrying me. I still feel it so emotional. Nearly a mile to the doctor's surgery. No car, no phone, nothing. Just ran. I'm told I developed scarlet fever afterwards. Whether it had anything to do with it, or whether it was just bad timing, I never known. But I survived. which, looking back, could easily have gone another way. And the strange thing is, this wasn't treated as some dramatic event. It was just something that happened. Another story. And that's how childhood was then. You had freedom, real freedom. But it came with risk, real risk. No one was watching all the time. No safety rails. No constant supervision. You went out in the morning, even at 5 years old, and you came back when it got dark. And that was normal. And yet, those are things that stay with you. Not the ordinary days, but the ones that came just a little too close. Even now, I can picture it clearly. The chapel, the quiet, and my mother turning that corner to see a pair of feet sticking out of a trough. It sounds almost ridiculous now, and in a way it is. There's even a bit of humour in it, after all this time. But beneath that, there's something else. A reminder of how easily things might have turned out differently. And I think that's what many childhood memories really were. Not just stories, but near misses. That we only understand many years later. Bye for now.